Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the We Are Wrestling podcast. I am your host, Byro Viper, with my co-hosts.
The Renegade.
In Renegade, we are here at Revolution pay-per-view.
What was the Revolution? It was a good pay-per-view.
It was a very good pay-per-view.
Yes.
I don't know how, but they have put together a good formula where they're like, oh shit, these pay-per-views are great, and it's like, oh shit, they're actually pretty good. They're not bad.
Mm-hmm.
They're not bad. They're really good. Okay. I'm like, all right. Yeah. So before we get into that, Impact had Sacrifice yesterday.
Okay.
And there were a few title changes, but then there was this just shit because Tasha Steele beat Mickie James and is now the new Impact Women's Champion. Didn't see that coming.
How that happened though? I saw her beating her eventually, but just not that night.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. I was like, yeah, eventually she was gonna beat her, but I was like, yeah, right then and there was not it. I didn't call that one. I was like, I didn't call that.
Yeah.
And the Inspiration lost their tag team titles.
To the Influence. Basically.
Yes. Basically. And then fucking the tag team champions lost their tag team titles. Gallows and Anderson lost their tag titles.
Yep.
I mean,
to Valley Design.
Yeah, I'm not too mad about that, but it's like I seen it coming.
Yeah.
And the one match that I actually enjoyed on that pay-per-view, because I know the history from watching it, was Jay White versus Alex Shelley. And it was just it was so crazy because it's I watched Jay White from infant baby Jay White, grow up and then be trained by Alex Shelley when he stayed here in Connecticut. He said live with Alex Shelley and his girlfriend. I remember all of that. And then to watch him actually grow into this person and then challenge Alex Shelley like that, it was oh my God, this is a shocker, the student teacher match that I never thought I would see. It was oh, this is actually pretty good.
Didn't we also see Alex Shelley kind of grow up too? Kind of, sort of?
No. That's the thing. We saw Alex Shelley grow up as he was already kind of established human when we met him.
Yeah.
We was we know who Alex Shelley was. We were oh, that's who he was. No, I mean, Jay was literally the guy picking up the ring gear and taking shit. And he was a no name. He was just a guy. He was the young lion that was the baby. I see him as a baby face. Not a baby face as a good guy. As a baby face, as actual hey guys, I'm just now turning 18 and just went to Japan for the first time. Hi. That's what I mean from seeing him from he's never wrestled before, and that's what I mean, his infancy. I've seen him from baby to Jay. But yeah, we've seen Alex Shelley when he stepped in the first wrestling ring, yeah, I've been wrestling for a while, but I'm here in Impact. I was hey, I like this guy, and just never turned our backs on him.
So in terms of Jay White, basically a young bull, as they would say in wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a highlight from Sacrifice.
Yeah.
And then I watched New Japan, which I haven't covered in a couple of days because they're doing the tournament, and the tournament is so goddamn big that it's very hard to keep up with because they're doing the first round, but they also have a bunch of people that have buys, and it's it's hard to realize who has buys when they have the map up, and you're okay, this is it. God damn, it's so many people. You're trying to figure out who's who, and who's going to see who. Shit, you just go fuck it. When it gets down to the wire, we'll see it. But they already had some really fucking cool matches and shit. Just want to play into the bigger overarching story. Because Okada fought Desperado. because Desperado's the junior champion, Okada's the world champion, and they're always supposed to face on the anniversary show. But the anniversary show this year was like just coming of ages of like 3 steps of New Japan, from very old New Japan to kind of middle New Japan to the future New Japan. And that's like how the 6-man was. So they didn't have the usual world champion versus junior world champion. So they put that in the tournament, and that match was fucking amazing. That would have been match of the weekend until Revolution, because like that's how good it was. It was like that good. I was like, oh shit. But yeah, like later on, like not in this episode, probably not in the next episode, probably in like 2-3 weeks, I'll be able to give like a clear picture of what's going on in the tournament, because it's so long, so many people, and it's gonna be so goddamn discombobulated. Because this isn't a G1 where it's like straight, like it's easy to follow because you know it's a round robin tournament. People, this one face this one, these numbers, and then like this and this. It's like it's not that easy because this is actually bracketed and too goddamn long with too many twists and turns that they already put into it. And it's like, I'll just wait to get down a little later. Well, we'll just get to that later. That's how I feel about
get to that point, the tournament should be more like better.
Yes, it will be totally better explained, because it'll be enough people where I could just be like, all right, this person is in the tournament, and this is how I see it going. It'll be way easier. Way easier.
Got you.
Yeah. But yeah, and so yesterday, before we get into fucking AEW, WWE had Madison Square Garden. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was so exciting. Like, it was so exciting. Like, just everybody being at home and talking about Madison Square Garden. People were posting videos, and everybody was talking about it because it was a rumor that shit was gonna happen. And that's all we knew, that something was gonna happen. It was going to be something special. Things were getting moved around, and everybody started speculating, oh my God, it's going to be this person, it's going to be this, it's going to be that thing. And it just kept, like, everybody kept waiting. And then it just was Brock Lesnar versus Austin Theory, and Austin Theory got killed in 3 seconds. And everybody was like, oh. Like, everybody got extremely mad. They got extremely mad. But then Roman came out and beat up Brock and, like, bloodied him and laid him out, held the titles. And it's funny. Like, the funniest part about that was because it was so weird. Brock's busted open, laid out. But Bryan Danielson did a fucking interview, and he said one of the reasons he left WWE was because he wanted to bleed. He said he came to Vince and said, well, one thing I want to do is really bleed. Vince goes, oh, I can't do that, pal. And he just was like, okay, well, then I guess I had to go over there to bleed. And then you turn around and Brock's bleeding, and it's like, then you could have just let Bryan bleed. He's like, nah, then you go over there and bleed. That's fine. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I feel like this is just like, it's too much. It's too much. Like, you could have had him just by saying, yeah, you can bleed every once in a while. We'll just do it on pay-per-view, but like, you can bleed every once in a while. That could have been it. It would have been fine.
That's fucking weird.
It's very weird. It's, like, I don't get it. It's like, you don't want him to bleed, but then you tell this guy to bleed. Like, bleed. Let him bleed. It would have been fun. Man, it's whatever. So, yeah, AEW had their 10-hour pay-per-view. Yeah. You know it was long, right?
But yeah, look at the time. You know what I mean? Like, we just finished like a few minutes ago. So, like, it's late, but it didn't feel late.
Okay, because like I think that it's because that it was a really good show. That's why it didn't feel as long as it was. But like Jesus God, it was long as hell. Like if this was a WWE show, like we would be complaining and trying to get our money back from something that we didn't even pay for.
WrestleMania? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like those be like, yo, can we just like stop? Like you just be wanting to throw yourself out the window. Like, come on, man, just end this. Just end this. No, we're just gonna keep going because you guys are gonna love it. We don't love it. Just stop, Vince. This one, it did have its down moments, but that was because everything else was like so high intense that the normal shit was like down. It's like, god damn.
I think you kind of need that. You can't have every single match be a fucking like banger, you know what I mean? Like you need some that are kind of chill to calm yourself down. Okay,
see, so this is like it's a different strategy because like in Japan, it's totally different. It's totally different because it's like they'll have crappy matches in the beginning, and then they'll have like mid matches, and then the last 2 or 3 matches is bangers. It's like fucking shit that you're like, oh my god, this is a fucking match of the year. They'll have that. That's the way their structure is. Is like mid, super, like it's super mid, and then it's like bangers. It's like okay, unless it's Wrestle Kingdom.
Throughout the night.
Yeah, unless it's Wrestle Kingdom where you just start off and then like you can't figure out where the low is. You're like, is there supposed to be a low here somewhere? Because like I cannot find it. Because like everything is just like really banger, except for like the last 2 years where it was like, we're still trying to figure out how to do this 2-day thing. But like when it was a 1-day thing, it was like you could never figure out where the fuck the end was. You like, is there supposed to be like a slow here? Because like these are just everything's a banger. You're like, nah, like we don't know what low is.
Okay.
But this one, what do you like? Do you think, because this has been a debate already, do you think this was better than the All Out show, the one where everybody showed up, where Steve showed up and Brian showed up? Do you think this one was better?
No.
Like this one?
Well, no. In fact, I changed my mind because like it may have been better. You know what I mean?
Yeah, match quality, 100%. Like shock and awe for the other one, yes. Because the last one was like shock and awe. This one, match quality, yes. Like they came and brought their A game, and it was just like, okay, this was an acceptable pay-per-view. This is one of the acceptable ones.
Because you tell me if you agree, but from top to bottom, they had good matches. You know what I mean? Some were better than the others, but it was really not a bad match in that whole thing.
Yeah, it was like it wasn't bad matches, but it was like some of them were just like, but like they were all good matches. They were all good matches. And it started off with Layla Hirsch versus Chris Statlander. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think Layla Hirsch was gonna win. And like Layla Hirsch was like super power strong, and like, oh shit. And then like she won because she cheated, but she did the triple jump moonsault, and I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, wait, that's your move? That fucked me up. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this is shit.
And like the fact that she hit Statlander with, what was that, pipe or something? Like
it was like the ring thing, like the ring rope thing, like the in between thing. That's what it was.
Like all that fucking triple jump that wasn't needed. Like you didn't need to do all that.
No, man. Like she really was like, what the fuck? I was just in shock. Like, what the fuck? So then we had Hook versus QT Marshall. And I I actually like this. I actually like this a lot because it wasn't just Hook running. Yeah, like he wasn't running through nobody, and it was like, no, you have to fight a little bit because he's gonna keep fighting back, and you're gonna have to murder him. And that's what happened because it was like he usually just runs through a guy where it's just like straight blah murder. This time it was like, no, I'm gonna keep fighting back, and you're gonna have to kind of kill me, and he did. He really did. He really did kind of kill him. I liked it.
Hook got beat up a little bit, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I appreciate that. Like, I like it sometimes when people like get beat up, you know. He's good.
Yeah, he is the star.
Yes.
Yeah. So then we had the House of Black versus Triangle de la Muerte and Redbeard. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. This match, like in the middle of this match, I'm like, oh, like this is gonna happen. I'm like, Triangle de la Muerte is gonna get their win and it's gonna be over. No, it wasn't that simple. I was like, what the fuck? Like the House of Black came back and won. I was like, what? I did not see that coming.
And it was like Redbeard's like debut, so it's like, oh,
yeah, that's what I was like. Man, I was like, I didn't expect that.
In the ring, mind you, like before somebody comments and be like, he was there before, he appeared before. Match in the ring.
Yes. So then we get Eddie Kingston versus Chris Jericho. This match was actually better than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like all Eddie that made it better than I expected. Because Jericho kept trying to play him and like he kept coming back. And I literally, like, as soon as he put him in the submission, I was like, Jericho hasn't tapped out in a long time. Like, Jericho's going to tap out to Eddie Kingston. Like, that's exactly what popped in my head. It was like, he hasn't tapped out in a really long time. He's going to tap out to Eddie Kingston. And he did. He tapped out to Eddie Kingston. I was in shock.
I can't remember where he tapped out before this.
Exactly. That's how long ago it was. Like, that's how long ago it's been. It's like, what the fuck? Like, that never happened. I was shocked.
Right.
Then we had the three-way, which is the second three-way that AEW had in 48 hours, with Jurassic Express, Red Dragon, and the Young Bucks. I like this match, but it wasn't like, I put this in the low tier of matches of the night. I put this in the low tier.
Yeah, I agree.
It had Jurassic Park
or whatever, but you know.
Yeah, that's like it was something about it that just like didn't feel like a thing. And one of the things that made me know it wasn't gonna be as good as it was the Young Bucks. They came out in just like the most plainest, basic, dumb shit, and it's like, y'all really come out with flashy shit when y'all gonna have a good match. Y'all are like, no, we don't give a fuck. Fuck you in your match. And I was like, okay. And then watching the match, it's like, yeah, they didn't really try to steal the show. They just like showed up. I was like, okay.
That's how I felt.
Yeah. Then we had the Face of the Revolution ladder match. This match, parts of this match kind of disappointed me. Like it was a couple spots in there that like kind of disappointed me because it was like, you guys could have tried some weirder, crazier shit, and it was just like, no, we're gonna kind of play it safe. I was like, come on, like you could do some weird shit. Like you got 3 strong guys and 3 regular guys. You could do some crazy shit, and it's like, nah, we're gonna kind of play it safe and like paint by numbers and then ladder match. It wasn't bad. It's just like I expected them to do some crazier shit. Like when Keith Lee threw Orange Cassidy, I expected worse. So like when he did it, I was like, yeah, I expected worse. I was like, he just threw him, and I'm like, oh well, I guess that's as much as we get.
Because I thought he injured him. Like,
nah. Then we had the not Orange Cassidy. We had Keith Lee and Will Hobbs, who were fighting each other near the fucking announce table, get pushed over by Wardlow. So they were out. And then we got Ricky Starks climbing up, trying to get the ring. Wardlow catches him and power bombs him. Wardlow is number one contender.
That was pretty good. Awesome. You know?
Yeah, it was.
Any one of these people could have won that shit.
Exactly. So then we had Jade Cargill dressed as Jade from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
versus Tay Conti. And the first thing they did, Jade Cargill kisses Tay Conti. You were like, what? And then they proceeded to have a match. And one part of the match that really pissed me the fuck off, Anna Jay hits Jade with a chair right in front of the ref. And it's like, there's no DQ here? What's up? What's up, ref? Anything at all? Say something. Nah, we're just going to let the match keep going. Okay. All right.
Right after that, Tay Conti, they proceeded to kiss Jade Cargill back, by the way.
Yes. And Jade Cargill did say that Tay Conti had some very soft lips. I am just, okay. Don't know what to say about that. Just gonna leave that there.
Moving on.
Yes. But Jade Cargill did get the win. Okay, cool.
She is officially now 29-0, I believe. Is the correct number?
Yes, she is. Then we had CM Punk versus MJF in a dog collar match. This was bloody and brutal. And CM Punk came out in old Ring of Honor CM Punk gear and music. That popped me.
And feed the crowd and came out with Cult of Personality for like a split second.
Yes.
I didn't expect like the flip of the switch like for Punk to come out with another music on top of that.
Why didn't you expect him to come out with his old Ring of Honor music?
First of all, I don't remember it. First of all, I remember the gear, but I didn't remember the music. So
yeah, I remembered the music, and I thought because at first when it came on, it was just like I didn't recognize it. I'm like, what is this? And then after it played a minute, I was like, oh, this is his old music. And it popped me because as soon as they showed up, it was like, oh, it all fits together. It's so Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
This match was brutal as hell. And the ending started to turn for Wardlow. And you called this. Because MJF goes, where's the ring? Where's my ring? He's like, hold on. Oh, shit, I can't find it. So MJF gets hit by Punk and Punk's down. And then Wardlow goes, oh, I found the ring. Oh, here, I'm just going to leave this here. And smiles, and the crowd pops, and he just walks away. Punk picks up the ring. Bam! Hits him. Knocks out MJF. GTS's him. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Okay.
He's going to be a big star. I noticed tonight. Huge pop. He's from there.
Mm-hmm. No. He's not. He's not from there. He got a huge pop because people have been waiting for this, and it's going to happen. It's going.
Awesome.
Then we had Britt Baker, DMD versus Thunder Rosa. This match was good except for the interference. Like, they just kept interfering. And it just like, come on, man, just like chill. And it just kept going. And it led to Britt Baker winning. Yeah. Well, Britt won. And Thunder Rosa is going to face Britt in a few weeks in Thunder Rosa's hometown, where she's definitely going to win the title. She's definitely winning the title. Yeah, there's no doubt she's winning the title there. So that was a thing. Yes, I like the new belt because it looks better. It looks presentable.
I like it, but as something else. I don't know.
Okay, you don't like it as that belt?
No.
Okay. Good.
It's kind of, but I will say it looks way better than TBS title now.
Yes. I agree. So, yeah. That was that. Also, Sammy is going to take on Scorpio, and whoever wins faces Wardlow in 2 weeks. So that's another thing.
So going to Scorpio and then the Wardlow. Scorpio's going to be the transitional champion.
I hope so. So then we had Darby Allin. No, we had Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson. And they did make each other bleed like they said they was going to do. They made each other bleed. They fought. Bryan had to choke on Moxley. Moxley flipped over and wound up pinning Bryan. I was like, what the fuck? And then they got up and they wanted to fight. And he fought. And the ref's like, bring out security. Security comes out. The security is getting fucked up and it's like, okay, what do we do now? And then here comes Lord Steven Regal.
Bloody hell.
Yes. It was a shocker. The crowd popped and he calmed both of them down like a dad. He slapped them, calmed them down, and said, okay, you guys work together. It's like, this makes more sense than I thought. Regal, Bryan, Moxley. I almost said the name. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense, especially if Cesaro shows up.
You think they're gonna want to get in the the young boys on their side, like fucking
yes.
Moriarty.
Yes, I believe they're going to be AEW's version of Diamond Mine. If that happens, that will be so cool. It would be so fucking cool.
I would like that actually.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was a big surprise of the night. Then we had the House of Hardy Andrade style versus Darby, Sammy, and Sting. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. The two spots in this match was just like, oh my god. And on Twitter, like I've said this on Twitter, Darby is like a cat that just jumps and attacks you. You know how you're just doing something and a random cat just jumps on you, just like, meow, just out of nowhere, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, because that's exactly what happened. Darby walks into the fucking ring, literally just sprints, dives on fucking Andrade, and he, like, Andrade's barely paying attention. He's like, all right, bam. He's like, what the fuck? It just kept happening. It was like, Darby just like a fucking cat. Just like, stop. It was weird.
My cat actually does that. Like, if you're not paying attention, he'll get you.
See, that was just fucking Darby. But the two spots was like the Spanish Fly from Mark Quinn, who wasn't even in the goddamn match, and Sammy Guevara. Sammy did a fucking Spanish Fly off of the entrance. The thing was, there were two tables laying down there. He did the Spanish Fly. The table didn't break. The legs just went, and it just went to the ground. And they were both laying there, and the ref's like, oh my God, are you guys okay? They didn't move. They did not move. And I thought, like, okay, well, They're gonna go back to the ring and they're gonna come back. They're gonna be moving. They're laid the fuck out still, and it was like, oh shit, they really got fucked up. But then you turn around, Sting has somebody on a fucking table, and he just goes, "Fuck it, I'm 62," and just jumps in like, dude, what the fuck? You're like Darby, and he just crashes into the tables. It's like, what the fuck? It was so crazy. And
Sting would rub off on Darby and whatnot, like be more chill. Nah, Darby's rubbing off.
Yes. Yes. It did, like, we had Hardy in the ring. Matt Hardy was in the ring. And, like, he's fighting Darby. Darby beats him down. Matt's in the ring halfway across the ring. Darby goes for the fucking coffin drop. He barely fucking hits Matt and gets the win. And it's like, dude, he almost fucking killed himself. Why? Like, how? Like, I was just so fucking baffled, dude. I was just so baffled. It was just insane. Fucking insane.
Fucking crazy.
Yes. So then we came to the main event. And the main event was Sting Darkseid Baby, who dressed up in Halo gear, versus Hangman Adam Page, who was representing the LGBTQ in his gear. So I'm going to say this. Like, I thought this match was going to be good. I didn't think it was going to be that good. I didn't think it was going to be that good. And it had me at the point trying to figure out which one elevated this match. Was it Steve, who always elevates every match he's in? Or was it Hangman that also elevates matches at the end? Because this match was like, okay, it was going to be good. It went above and beyond my expectations. It was like, holy shit, this is so good. Like, this is almost like match of the year worthy. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't expect it to be that way. I expected it to be good and be like, okay, it'll be in like the top 10 of this year. It's like, no, it's up there like number one of my match of the year right now, because it was like, holy shit, this was so fucking good. It was way better than I expected.
Let me tell you who I think actually like tried their best to make this match better.
Who?
Paige. Because I don't know about you, but like I've been seeing a lot of people complain about Paige's title run and whatever, calling it boring, whatever. Mind you, it's not me, and I doubt it's you. You know what I mean? I actually like his title run and whatever, but people saying he's boring and whatever. I think eventually that gets to him, and he sees that shit. So I think he tried to push himself to make this match better.
Okay, I'm gonna go back. Adam Page wins the title against fucking Kenny Omega, fucking classic.
Yes.
He fucking defends it against Daniel Bryan once, fucking classic. Defends it against him a second time, another fucking classic. Then he goes on and faces Lance Archer, which a match that we was just like, oh, this is gonna be a throwaway, and a Texas death match that he wins with a flip off of a referee doing his fucking buckshot lariat. Then it's this match. So if you're complaining about him in this title run, you're a fucking goof. You hating on this match is you're a fucking idiot. Because this title reign, like, he's been more entertaining than Kenny was. His fucking matches are great. Like, whoever said that, and like, you have to be just hating on him. Is either hating on him or hating on the company. This guy's fucking awesome, and his title reign has been fucking awesome.
Yes, I agree. I feel like every match he's had, now that you pointed it out, like, he elevates himself.
Yes.
Because every time he has like a different opponent, you know, like you have like the technical guy in Bryan Danielson. You had the straight up like, brawler in like a Murder Hawk, you know. Like so yeah, like you have to give the man credit, even if you're hating and don't like him, because that's what it feels. You have to give him his credit.
Yes. Because like him winning the title, like getting to the title. It was boring before him going to chase the title, because like the whole thing with him being like down and drunk and all of that, That was boring to me. I wanted him to get to the title. Once he started chasing the title, it was like, okay, what's amping up? He won that title. It was like, great. Then after that, he just been consistently hitting it out the park. Because he even said it once. He was like, people didn't look at me as a good wrestler, and they don't think that I deserve this championship. So I'm going to go out every match and prove that I deserve it. And he has. He's fucking proved it. And this match was one of those matches where it's like, Jesus Christ, he's actually fucking proving it. Because he ropes you in and makes you feel something, and it's like, yes, like that's the type of person I like to watch in the ring. Like that was so great. Like that's what made this match so good. Even when Red Dragon came out, like this was one of the coolest things. And if you didn't pay attention to it, you wouldn't have got it. So Red Dragon is out there, they help, and then the Dark Order comes out. So the Dark Order is helping Hangman after he gives Steve the fucking dead eye on the outside of the table. When Hangman gets up, he grabs Reynolds and he sees one of the Red Dragons and he pushes Reynolds into the Red Dragon. So as soon as he pushed him, like Bob Fish hits Reynolds and it's like, oh, you want to fight? The whole Dark Order just jumps on him. And I know you're like, well, why did he do that? Because instead of like telling them to go get him or like doing something in front of the ref to make them go after him, he pushed him off. So he would contact with the other guy and they would start a brawl to get them to take Red Dragon out of here. It was just so cerebral. It's like, that was smart. Like, that was smart. He's good. He's really good.
Yeah. He invokes emotions and shit too. So.
Yes. And he scared the shit out of me at the end. That last part scared me so bad because he did fucking Adam Cole's boom. He hit him. He tried to hit him with the boom, and he hit him. And I'm like, "Oh, you're gonna get fucked up because you used his move on him." No, he used it and then hit the buckshot and got the 1, 2, 3. I was like, "Oh my god! Like I thought you were gonna lose."
That's always the thing.
Yeah. And the best part about that was he beat him. Steve is still on the ground. Hangman comes over, grabs his hand, shakes his hand. Code of honor. I was like, oh my god, that's dope.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, and then the lights went out and oh my god, Cody Rhodes.
That didn't happen, y'all.
Yeah, there was no Cody Rhodes here. But
no, but
yeah,
you know
that
my
was
favorite part of this match though?
What?
The very beginning. Fucking Excalibur and all them, like the crowd divided. I don't know who they're gonna cheer for. The crowd's like, oh really, motherfucker? Let's go Adam. Let's go Adam. They're both named Adam. Let's go Adam.
It was so funny.
Like, okay, y'all win. Y'all got over him.
That was fucking hilarious. But yeah, that was AEW RRREvoloution 2022.
Could have sworn you were about to say Rampage.
No, it's not a Rampage.
It's Revolution.
It's Revolution. So yeah, that's it for this show, I guess. Unless you got some other news you want to get into.
No, nothing.
Okay, well, hasta la bye-bye.
Bye.